to another episode of Cooking with Bruce. And today on this lovely day, we are going to learn how to make something very easy you can do at home for yourself and your family. I call it easy breezy chicken noodle soup. And you don't have to open a can, you can do it on your own. All right, I have all my ingredients here. I'm going to tell you what they are individually. First, I have 1 cup of egg noodles. I have 2 cups of chicken broth. And I got that chicken broth out of this container, which I bought at any market. They all have this chicken broth here. We also have dried dill, which is an herb. Okay, and I bought that as well. Some of it I actually bought fresh dill and I dried it, but it's dill and you can buy it. If you don't have dill, you can use a little shot of poultry seasoning. Poultry seasoning is for chicken particularly, especially roasting chicken and perhaps soups as well. I have salt, which is necessary for all soups. I have black and white pepper in a grinder, and we're going to use it. So starting again, I have 1 cup of egg noodles. I have 2 cups of chicken broth. I'm going to use an 1/8 teaspoon of this dried dill. I'm going to use a little less than an 1/8 teaspoon of this poultry seasoning. I'm going to use an 1/8 teaspoon of salt. And I'm going to give this a couple of grinds, and that's going to be not close to an 1/8 teaspoon. And you're going to see me at work. Also, because we like vegetables, I had 1 carrot. All you need is 1 carrot for the soup. Okay? So, let's start. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to cook the noodles. They take the longest to cook. So we're going to put them into the boiling water, which I already have conveniently boiling. And I'm going to stir. When you put any kind of noodles or pasta into boiling water, you have to stir it immediately, or the noodles will stick together because there is starch in noodles and pasta. They're high in carbohydrate, and starch is a carbohydrate. So we're going to stir them a little bit, and because I only have 1 burner, I'm going to transfer these noodles to my stove on medium-high heat. And I'm going to let them cook for about 5 or 7 minutes. Note how I place the handle of the pot in toward the back of the range, like that. Because if you have a pot and you put it close to the edge of the range and you accidentally hit it, the food will come out on the floor and hit you. So every time you put a pot on the range, put the handle that away. Okay? Now, we're going to take this lovely 2-quart sauce pot, and we're going to put it right here. We're going to take a very wee bit of butter. Not much butter, maybe just a wee bit of butter. Or you could use oil. And we're going to just take a little bit of butter. About like yay much. Okay? We're going to peel the carrot. Peel the fat end first. There's a reason for that, because when you flip it around, it's easier to hold the larger end than the smaller end, see? So I peel the larger end first, flip it around, then I peel the smaller end second. Okay, we're going to throw that away. We're going to cut the little top off and the little bottom. Now, okay, time for a knife lesson. This carrot or any other vegetable or anything you cut, okay, so hold your hands up like a heart, and if you hold the knife with your right hand, put that behind your back. The left hand stays the same. So that position where my fingers are together and curved and my thumb is behind. See? See that? There's a heart and there's half a heart. So fingers are together, thumb is behind. Okay? And that doesn't change. That left hand stays the same all the time. So, if you watch, I'm going to pinch. My first finger is on this side of the knife and my thumb is on that side of the knife. Okay, I'm pinching it. And my other fingers go around the handle. So now I have a good grip on the knife. It won't wiggle. Okay? I won't lose the knife. I have firm grip. This hand goes this way. The knife goes this way. This hand is always going this way. And I'm just going to simply cut the carrot for now. Okay? Just nice and easy. Nice thin slices. Now watch, as the knife gets very close to my hand, it's not going to cut me because the tip stays down on the board. Knife goes up just above the carrot and my fingers are curved away from the blade and my thumb is away from the blade. So nice and slow. See, my fingers are going back, my thumb is behind. When I get to the end, if you don't want to cut yourself, just lay it down and just give it a couple of cuts. Okay, there's no reason to cut yourself. Be very gentle with the knife. Okay? Okay, we're going to put this in the pot. We're going to turn it up. We're going to check my noodles, and they are not done, but they are almost done. We're going to check and see if the noodle is done. We'll take one out, and I'm going to eat it. Almost done. A little bit firm. It's a little bit firm. I'm going to put it back in the pot. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to stir up the carrot. I just want to get it nice and warm. Now, turn the fire down, medium flame. Now, carrots also have sugar in them. So, by me sauteing this carrot in this pan with a little bit of butter, okay, it's going to bring the sugar flavor out in the carrot. It's going to make the soup sweeter. See? So you don't want to burn it. It's going to move it around in the fat and bring out that sugar flavor in the carrot, which makes the soup so much better. Okay? I'm going to stir it up maybe another 15-20 seconds. Get more flavor out of that carrot. Right. See? I'm keeping the handle away from me so I don't knock the pot over. And I'm going to take my 2 cups of chicken broth and I'm going to pour it into the pot. Now, at this point you can turn your flame back up a little bit, start to get it boiling. First, as I said, about an 1/8 teaspoon of dill. There's the dill. This is an 1/8 teaspoon. I don't know if you can see the little lines there. Can you see that? All right, got it. All right, 1/8 teaspoon of dill. Perfect. You don't have to use poultry seasoning, but we're going to use it and we're going to see if we like it today. And I think we're going to like it. Smells like poultry seasoning, smells like chicken spice. We'll put a little bit of that in there. 1/8 teaspoon. All right, we have salt. You always need salt for a soup. Okay, so here's an 1/8 teaspoon of salt in your soup. And we're not going to measure, we're just going to give it a couple of turns of black pepper. Okay, I put 3 turns in there. And that'll give it a little bit of spice. Okay, we're going to have this come to a boil. When this thing comes to a hard boil, and you'll see the bubbles coming up, it needs to cook for another 5 minutes. So once it comes up to a boil, it just needs 5 minutes. Now, the only thing you're really waiting on is these carrots to get soft. So once it comes to a boil, if you cut your carrots this thin, once it comes to a boil, give it 5 minutes, those carrots will be cooked. looking like soup. I'm going to turn the fire down just a little bit so it doesn't boil over, because you don't want it to boil over. Smells like chicken soup. I think we did it. See, not difficult. Only a few ingredients. You probably have them in your kitchen already. Or you can ask your mom or ask somebody to help you get these ingredients. Very healthy soup here though. It's very good for you. Okay, now we're going to turn this around. Take our spoon. I say these noodles are probably cooking maybe 10 minutes on a medium flame. Not a high flame, but a medium flame, okay? Oh, yummy. They are yummy. All right, here's the important part. Watch my safety. Safety first, guys. I'm gonna hold that handle nice and tight. I'm gonna come over to the sink, nice and slowly, and I'm going to pour the noodles through the colander. I'm going to take this hot pot for right now. I have two choices. I can put it in the sink, but someone may burn themselves because they don't know that this pot is hot. So I'm going to put it back over here on the stove. Make sure my fire is off, everything's off. I'm going to put it here, away from the flame, on a cold side of the stove. Okay, I'll get back to that later. Here, I have noodles. I don't have to wash them off. Okay? Okay, they're just egg noodles, just a little bit of egg noodles. You don't have to wash them and cool them down. No reason for it. Okay? I'm going to shake it off till all the moisture's out. No dripping. Okay? No dripping. Okay. I'm going to bring it over here. I'm sorry, not yet. Again, let's try it again. I'm going to bring it over here. I'm going to divide the noodles up into this bowl and this bowl. Make sure everybody gets the same amount. And we're going to see if the carrots are done. Carrots are tender. You don't want to overcook them because they'll fall apart. So, I'll turn off my fire. Swing that around. Get my hot mitt. Okay, safety first. I have a ladle. You could use a big spoon, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to dip that in. I'm going to pour it over the noodles. Make sure everybody gets carrots. I think, how do you like that for proportion? Okay, the hot pot goes back on the range, away from the heat. Hot mitt goes down. Okay, what you have here is you have a healthy lunch. Okay, it's flavorful, it has herbs, it has spice, it has salt, it has healthy egg noodles, and it probably took a grand total of, I'm going to say...
14 minutes.
14 minutes. All right, so you can't say it takes a long time to make lunch because this was 14 minutes. And I have my stock. I have a measuring cup. I have dill. I have poultry seasoning. I have salt. I have pepper. I have butter, or you can use oil. I have measuring spoons, which you can get at the dollar store for $1. This colander I got at the dollar store for $1.
Noodles and carrots.
The 2 bowls I bought at the dollar store for $1. The carrot was probably about 25 cents. The noodles were probably about 35 cents. The stock was probably about 90 cents. So we're looking at a grand total of $3 for all of this with everything. Maybe a little less. Anyway, I hope you make it. I hope you experiment with food, and I hope you learn how to cook healthy, and this is a good start. So, Thank you for coming to another episode of Cooking with Bruce, and I'll see you again. Have a great day.